Hi guys, so please ignore the fact that my hair is literally sopping wet. I had a whole different video that I was going to upload tomorrow so that you guys could see, but I came home and I was like reading through my poetry and I just wanted to go in a different direction for today's video. We're going to be reading two poems. They have to do with more serious topics, so just a little disclaimer. I've obviously talked about these things that have happened or these topics to people in my life that I'm close with, but never on a scale like this where I don't really know who's on the other side of the screen watching this, basically. So yeah, like I said, these are going to be more serious topics that we're going to be talking about today. So that's your little disclaimer and we're just going to hop right into it. Please just be nice and be kind and just know that sharing my poetry in general is terrifying, like I've said before, but this is on a different scale of vulnerability. So I just really hope that you guys appreciate it and appreciate the fact that I'm trying, okay? So for today's first poem, I'm going to be reading When I Was 5. When I was 5, he touched me. He touched me there. That man touched me everywhere. Every inch of my caramel skin became stained. That man was the one to blame. I blame him for my restless nights. The nights where my eyelids close, but behind them plays a movie. I wish I didn't know. I see his hands move closer. That man touched me. He touched me there. That man touched me everywhere. The meaning behind the poem When I Was 5, I feel like is pretty self-explanatory, but it's just me talking about the fact that I was molested at the age of 5 and how it haunted me for the longest time. But once I finally got it off my chest and like said it out loud to someone for the first time and like admitted what someone had done to me, it was like such a relief. And that's why the beginning of the poem and the end of the poem are repetitive and they're the same. And it's me saying the same thing because it's my way of putting the blame where it belongs and like saying again, like, he did this, like he touched me, like it was me taking back my power and like taking back my control and putting the blame where it needed to be. Because I was 5 years old. It wasn't my fault. There wasn't anything I could have done to change the situation. I was literally a child. So it's very, very sensitive. Alrighty, for our next poem, we're going to be reading Abusive DNA. Since you've twisted things around so many times before, I should set the record straight. But you don't think I will because of all the times you've controlled me with your mind games. You smacked me across my face, but I thought it was okay. Maybe that's what love was. Maybe abuse was embedded in your DNA. You didn't hit me often, only those few times. It's the verbal abuse that left me to cry alone at bedtime. No one talks about the other scars, the ones that no one can see. The ones that when I see you, it becomes hard for me to breathe. The ones that when I see you, it makes me miss those pieces I allowed you to take from me. The ones that when I see you, I just simply want to flee. The story behind Abusive DNA, I have filmed this clip 8 million times. I cannot find the right words or piece together my thoughts properly. That's why this video literally hasn't gone up yet, because I can't find the words that I'm trying to say. So, with all that being said, it's my abuse story. It's me talking about an abusive relationship, situationship that I went through from ages 18 to 19 and a half, on and off. I'm going to allow this to speak for itself. That's not something I usually do. I always explain myself. I over-explain myself, if anything. But this is just one of these things and one of those times where I'm at such a loss for words for an explanation. So I really hope you guys enjoy this one and just really allow it to speak to you and let these words hit you, because I genuinely don't have an explanation to piece together for you guys. That is all for today's video, you guys. If you like this video, definitely give it a big thumbs up so that I know that you did and that I should do more videos like this. If you haven't hit that subscribe button already, 1, rude. 2, what are you doing? 3, no, like, seriously, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button, because it would mean the absolute world to me. And, like, who wouldn't want to see more of my face and, like, all the crazy things that come out of my mouth? Like, I'm walking entertainment. I really am. Nobody would give me my own TV show, so I made my own. No, I'm trying to end this video on a lighthearted note. I use humor as a defense mechanism. That's why I'm so funny. But, yeah, today's, poems were definitely more personal, emotional. They had to deal with my trauma. So, I just want to give you guys a little laugh. Subscribe, like, share, comment on this video. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.